Hey there! Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more helpful tips like this one. Let me ask you this. How would it feel to wake up tomorrow and not have any debt hanging over your head? No more credit card bills, no student loans, no overdue payments. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not as impossible as it seems. Becoming debt-free is absolutely doable, and I'm going to walk you through 10 essential steps to help you get there. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to take control of your finances and live debt-free. So, let's start. 10. Understand your debt. Before you can begin tackling your debt, you need to get a clear understanding of what you owe. It's easy to ignore or avoid the full picture, but this is the most important step in the whole process. List your debts. Start by writing down every single debt you have. This includes credit card debt, student loans, personal loans, car payments, medical bills, everything. You'll want to see it all in one place. Record interest rates. For each debt, note down the interest rate and minimum monthly payment. This will help you prioritize which debts to pay off first. Total amount owed. Don't shy away from the big number. Add up your total debt because knowing the full amount will help you stay motivated as you work towards paying it off. Understanding your debt is the first step to taking control of your finances. It will help you make better decisions and set realistic goals for becoming debt-free. 9. Create a budget and stick to it. A budget is essential for staying on track. If you're serious about getting out of debt, you need to be mindful of where your money is going every month. Without a budget, it's too easy to overspend and lose focus on your debt repayment goals. Track your spending. Start by writing down all your income and expenses. This includes everything from rent to groceries to subscriptions. There are plenty of budgeting apps out there that can help you keep track, but even a simple spreadsheet will do. Cut unnecessary expenses. Take a hard look at your spending habits. Do you really need that subscription service? Can you skip the takeout this week? Cutting back on small, unnecessary expenses can free up money that you can put towards paying off debt. Prioritize debt repayment. Once you've got your budget in place, use any extra money you have to pay off debt. Make sure you're paying the minimums on all your debts, but try to pay more towards the ones with the highest interest rates. The key to getting out of debt is living within your means. Creating a budget and sticking to it will help you stay disciplined and focused on your goal. 8. Start an emergency fund. It might seem counterintuitive to save money when you're trying to pay off debt, but trust me, you need an emergency fund. Without one, you risk putting any unexpected expenses, like car repairs or medical bills, on credit, which just adds to your debt. Start small. You don't need a huge emergency fund right away. Aim for at least $500 or $1,000 to start with. This will give you a buffer in case something unexpected comes up. Build over time. Once you've got the basics covered, continue adding to your emergency fund until you have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved. This will provide a cushion so you don't need to rely on credit cards during tough times. An emergency fund gives you peace of mind and prevents you from taking on more debt when life throws you a curveball. 7. Use the debt snowball method. Now that you have a clear picture of your debt and a solid budget, it's time to start paying it off. One effective method to do this is the debt snowball method. How it works: list all your debts in order from the smallest balance to the largest. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on all the others. Once that's paid off, move to the next smallest, and so on. The momentum from paying off smaller debts will keep you motivated as you tackle the bigger ones. Why it works. The debt snowball method is all about quick wins. Paying off smaller debts quickly can give you a sense of accomplishment and help build momentum. While this method might not save you the most money on interest, it can be a powerful tool for staying motivated and sticking to your plan. Try the debt avalanche method. Alternatively, if you want to save more on interest, the debt avalanche method might be better for you. How it works. With the debt avalanche method, you focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on the others. Once that's paid off, move to the next highest interest rate, and so on. Why it works. This method saves you money on interest in the long run because you're tackling the most expensive debt first. The debt avalanche method might take a bit longer to see results, but it's a smarter way to pay off debt if you want to save more money in the long run. 5. Consolidate your debt. If you have multiple debts with high interest rates, consolidating them into a single loan might be an option worth considering. How it works. You can take out a personal loan or use a balance transfer credit card to consolidate your debts. This combines all your debts into one payment, often with a lower interest rate. Why it works. Debt consolidation can make it easier to manage your debt because you only have to keep track of one payment instead of multiple. Plus, you can save money on interest if you qualify for a lower rate. Make sure you do your research before consolidating, as there may be fees involved or a higher interest rate if your credit score isn't great. Increase your income. If your current income is enough to pay off your debt quickly, you may need to find ways to increase it. Get a side job, whether it's freelancing, dog walking, or driving for a rideshare service. Finding a side job can give you extra money to put towards your debt. Sell unused items. Look around your home. Are there things you no longer need? Selling things like old electronics, clothes, or furniture can give you a quick cash boost. Ask for a raise. If it's been a while since you got a raise at work, now might be the right time to ask for one. With extra income, you can pay off debt faster. Increasing your income, even temporarily, can speed up your debt repayment process and help you break free from the cycle of debt faster. 3. Cut up your credit cards. This might sound like a bold move, but cutting up your credit cards can help you stop adding to your debt. Stop using credit cards. If you're trying to become debt-free, you can keep racking up more credit card debt. Cut them up, freeze them, or just put them away so you're not tempted to use them. Use cash. If you struggle with overspending, switch to using cash or a debit card. This will help you stick to your budget and stop you from making unnecessary purchases. Cutting up your credit cards and switching to a cash-based system can be a great way to prevent adding more debt while you pay off your existing balances. 2. Negotiate with creditors. Sometimes creditors are willing to work with you if you're struggling to make payments. Call your creditors. If you're falling behind on payments or struggling to make ends meet, give your creditors a call. Many companies offer hardship programs where they might reduce your interest rate, freeze your account, or allow you to make smaller payments for a period of time. Ask for lower interest rates. If you've been a good customer, you may be able to negotiate a lower interest rate on your debt, which will save you money in the long run. Negotiating with creditors can give you the breathing room you need to get back on track and avoid defaulting on your loans. 1. Stay consistent and patient. Finally, the most important part of getting out of debt is staying consistent and patient. This is not a quick fix. It's a long-term process. Stick to your plan. Keep making your debt payments, stay within your budget, and resist the urge to splurge. Every month you make progress, you're one step closer to becoming debt-free. Don't get discouraged. It's easy to get frustrated when it feels like you're not making progress fast enough. But remember, every payment is a step in the right direction. Stay focused, and eventually you'll reach your goal. Debt repayment is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay consistent and don't give up. And there you have it, 10 steps to help you become debt-free. It won't be easy, but if you stick to the plan and stay committed, you'll get there. If this video helped you, make sure to give it a like, share it with someone who could use the tips, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks.